Hello, namaste, and welcome to Yoga with Dayna. Thank you so much for sharing your time, your practice, and your energy with us. We'll get started today standing, taking the hands together at the center of the chest, standing tall, making sure the hips are directly over the ankles. If it's comfortable, close the eyes, arrive in your space, take a deep inhale in through the nose, and sigh it out of the mouth. In through the nose, sigh it out. In through your nose, sigh it out. Allow the arms to come down to your sides. Blink the eyes open. Inhale, take the gaze up, take the hands up. Exhale, take the gaze down, bring the hands down to the sides. Inhale, hands up, gaze up. Exhale, hands down, gaze down. Inhale, hands up, clasp the hands together. Allow the pointer finger and the thumb to point to the ceiling and dive over to your right. Really feeling that stretch in the left side body. Coming back to center nice and slow. And dive over to your left. Feel the stretch on the right. Come back to center. Take the hands down and bring them back up. Act as if you have an imaginary bar you're pulling down. Allow the elbows to come down parallel to the earth. Really pull those elbows to the back of your space. Point your chest and your gaze towards the ceiling. Opening the chest, breathe. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, fall forward. Hinging at the hips. Allow the fingertips to brush the earth. Bring the hands to the shins, straightening the legs, or bring them to the thighs, depending on your flexibility. Notice the sensations in the body. Exhale, fall forward. Allow the hands to brush the earth. Inhale, bring everything up. Gaze up, hands up, fingers up. Exhale, bring everything down to your side. Exhale, fall forward. Come into your ragdoll. Allow each hand to come to the opposite elbow and rock from side to side. Feel the stretch in the side as we rock slow, taking your time, being gentle with the body. Now in your next rock, we're going to rock over to our right side. Once you're there, slowly bring those elbows to the ceiling. So press all of the weight down into the right foot, keeping that left foot grounded, slowly bringing those elbows up. And once we get to the top, square off to the front of your space. And then turn to your left and slowly come down the left side. So those elbows are still pointing towards the ceiling when we start and slowly coming down to the earth. Once you get to the bottom, allow yourself to square off and come back up the left. The side we just went down, we're turning towards the left, coming back up the same side for our sunflowers. Nice and slow. When you get to the top, square off. Turn to your right slowly. And come down to the right. And when we get to center, allow those fingers to brush the earth. Bend your knees generously as if we were going to sit into a chair and bring your fingers straight up to the ceiling for chair pose. Breathe. Notice the areas of tension in the body. Are there any areas of tension you can let go? Straighten the legs and notice you come back to a Tadasana standing pose. Exhale, allow the arms to come down to your side. Going into our balance poses. Take that right knee, bring it right to the chest. If you need to get over to a wall, get to a surface to hold on to, do that. So we're going to bring that right knee into the chest and hold it there. Notice the left knee. Do you need to bend it a little for a micro bend? Once you're comfortable, take a stare. Just stare at a space in front of you, not moving. Focus and pull that right knee open. Pull the left arm open. Really opening that right hip. Bring that right knee back to center. And take both hands to the right knee. Take that right hand down to the ankle. Allow the right knee to come down to the floor and pull that right ankle towards your bottom. Balancing. We can take that left hand up for a modified dancer. And take the left hand down. Release the right ankle back down to the floor. Come up onto the toes. Get all of your area grounded. So make sure those ankles are directly under the hips. Come onto your toes. Stand on the toes. Come back onto the heels. Pick all 10 toes up. Place them down one at a time. So the fifth toes, the fourth toes, the third toes, the second toes, and the big toe. Same thing other side. Ground down through that right ankle, that right heel. If you need something to hold on to, go to that area now. We're going to bring that left knee into the chest. So just pull it into the chest. Get stable. See if you need a micro bend in that right knee. Find your drishti. Find the area in front of you not moving so you can focus. Pull that left knee away from the body, opening that left hip 90 degrees, and take that right hand out to the right. Breathe. Bring that left knee back to center. Take both hands to the left knee, and take that left hand, slide it down the front of the left leg, grab onto that left ankle, and bring that right knee down to the ground. So knees should be close. Sweep that right hand up for a modified dancer. Breathe. And release that foot down to the floor. Let's try another balance pose, our tree pose. So we're going to ground down through the feet. Make sure the ankles are directly under the hips. Rotate those right toes 90 degrees away from the body. Pick up that right heel. Bring that right heel just above the left ankle. Sweep those hands up. Find your drishti point, a point not moving. And I invite you to close your eyes. Notice how closing your eyes changes the sensation of this pose. Maybe you notice the accessory muscles working a little harder to hold us here. Breathe. Notice any areas of tension you can release that are not needed. And I invite you to blink those eyes open. Maybe our tree grows. See if that right sole of the foot can come to that left medial or the left inner calf. Grow those branches. And release the branches. Maybe you have full tree in your poses, and you can go there now by bringing that right foot all the way up to the left inner thigh. Sweep your branches out. And if you don't have this pose in your practice, that is not a problem. We can keep our tree where it was. And release the arms. Plant that right foot down directly under that right hip. Ground all of that weight into that right leg. Same thing other side. Sweep those left toes away from the body. Pick up that left ankle. Pull that left heel just above the right ankle. Sweep those hands up. Find your focal point, your drishti. Gaze directly at a spot, not moving, and then attempt to close your eyes. Notice the shifts in the body. Notice the accessory muscles holding us here. Blink the eyes open. And maybe we grow this tree. If not, we stay where we are, and this is a perfect tree. Maybe your branches do some blowing in the wind. Take that left sole of your foot to the right lower leg, really keeping a 90-degree opening in that left inner thigh. Maybe you grow the branches. Maybe your branches come to a humble space. If you'd like to try a full extension of tree on this side, we can go there now. Take that left foot all the way up to the left inner thigh. Sweep those branches out. Breathe. Do something fancy with your branches. See what works. Maybe we move them around. Maybe the wind is blowing today. Find creativity into your practice. And we can take that left foot down. Make sure the ankles are directly under the hips. Sweep those hands up. Inhale. Exhale, bring those hands down to your side. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands come down to the side. Last